Welcome to the Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl Show. The pod with a dope squad, talking about life, all straight with no chaser. Thanks for clicking that play button. Take a shot and join your host, Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl, also known as Rob, Mike, and Dunia.
We're back.
That girl's late to the
I was trying to do what your dad did. It doesn't sound as cute, though. Maybe we'll have to pay him for that intro. We're back, guys.
We're back.
Hey. Hello.
Episode 21.
21. There's probably like 26.
Season finale.
Finale.
Legal drinking age in the
Yeah.
Season finale.
Yeah.
Season 1 is ending.
Season 2.
Been a long season.
It has.
Yeah.
Season 2 is going to be fun, though.
Yeah.
I think.
This has been super fun. I'm glad that God put it on the table.
Yes.
Yeah, and we accepted the challenge.
Yeah. It's been really nice, I think. It's good. I mean, we hang out anyways.
Yeah.
So why not hang out and talk?
Yeah, but it brought us a lot closer because we hang out, but not as much as we've been hanging out.
Yeah.
We used to hang out this much when we were younger. Remember? When y'all lived up the street.
Yeah. Back in the day.
Names, yeah.
Please don't. We still own it.
No, the street before that one.
Yeah. Oh, Pine Street. Yeah. I just saw it today. That's so cute. Yeah.
We used to be like, there was clubbing and shit then. Like we wouldn't have time for no shit.
Yeah, we weren't even at the house. We were clubbing. I just posted something yesterday or today. I said, look, I'm the friend that wants to go to the spa, to go eat, or travel. Don't ask me to go to the club anymore. I don't want to.
What is a club?
I don't know. The club is the house.
I'm old. If I think about that shit, I watch the news.
It never works out.
The other day, last week after the pod, I was driving home and Carlos was still up and he asked me to stop by Whataburger. I'm like, dude, are you crazy? I'm like, dude, I watch the news. And on the news, they say, do not stop at gas stations and fast food, you know what I'm saying, if you don't really, really need it in these hours. Because that's how bad it is in Houston right now. The crime rate is insane. Not just the criminals, the people protecting themselves. So the criminals getting shot and the innocent people getting shot. I don't want to get hit by a stray bullet. I'm going the fuck home.
But Whataburger has always been a no-go after hours.
Yeah.
Well, thank God I'm a pretty good shot.
You've been a good shot. Oh, you have a good shot. Well, we all got good shots.
Yeah, I was going to say. My father was known for he could hit 2 flies from a mile away and hit the male fly off the female fly. That used to be the joke.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, we should ask him about that last week.
Right.
We have to bring him back.
Yeah.
I liked that episode. It was actually really fun.
Yeah.
And he was fun.
Yeah.
Love you, Papa.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Rod did great. Mm-hmm. So how was your week, Rod?
My week was good. I mean, what can I say? Relaxing. I didn't. I made moves, man.
You made money moves?
Yes. I'm gonna have to put it that way because I can't disclose.
Good job.
Things that are.
Money moves are always great moves.
Yeah, things that are progressing. Basically, yeah. So that's it. That's all I can say is I'm trying to build things in the company. That's all.
Get stuff. Get your toolbox and all your tools. And
Okay, Tim. Tim, the 2 man.
I don't mean to okay.
Actually, you're probably more like Wilson behind the scenes. You ain't seeing what I'm doing, but I built all this shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wilson been working on that fence for 8 seasons.
And doing a whole lot of shit behind that fence.
Right.
Take notes.
Advice and But anyways, that's it. Like I can't disclose certain operations that are happening, but
A good week.
Yeah,
No.
good week.
Hallelujah. How was your...
My week was usually uneventful. It was an eventful week. Not because of work. Tuesday, I got my second Moderna vaccination shot. And vaccine, or whatever you want to call it. I haven't figured it out
You sound
yet.
flustered.
Yeah, for real.
It hurt. Did it hurt?
The next day, my arm was sore like never before. And my body been sore before because of weightlifting and, just injuries, getting banged up and stuff, playing sports and stuff. But that shot hurt. And then...
It hurt when it went in?
No, so I got it late Tuesday around 7 p.m. Woke up Wednesday with just the soreness, no sickness or whatever. So I've been thinking, okay, it's sore as hell. You know what I'm saying? Got me doing all kind of shit, trying to hold my arm in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like...
Was that not me?
Yeah,
you guys can't see Cognac because
this is why
he's
eventually
little. That's how I was.
this
Yeah.
is why eventually we're gonna go to video.
Yeah, looking for a sling or some shit just to keep my arm in a certain position.
Old boy was doing court gymnastics on halftime shows.
Yeah. And then Thursday night, man, I thought I was gonna go to the ER. I thought I was having a heart attack. For real, that shit, I never felt like that. My fucking arm was numb. I was having chest pains. But you know what I'm saying? That shit was scary, dude. I mean, but I laid down for about 3 hours and then kind of subsided. But just to go through that, I'm like, man, I was telling people yesterday, man, I don't know if I recommend this shit. I don't know what I got. I don't know if it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? Because my blood pressure went through the roof. My heartbeat was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man.
And that's...
all this time I didn't get this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I did what they asked me to do, and I'm still doing what they asked me to do, and I did not. You know what I'm saying? And I managed cases where people was positive, and I don't know if this shit was worth it. But I'm glad I got it. I'm glad I'm vaccinated, and I do promote it still. But that shit was tough.
Cognac wants to respond, so respond. Cognac is not vaccinated.
Yeah.
You just looked at me, but you keep going.
I am very vaccinated, and I am very kosher as well.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much. No, I've heard that it wasn't worth it as far as what even my doctor told me. Said, I mean, he kind of just said, I mean. So when you say I mean, you know what that means. Like, well, then no, I don't,
Well, one of my doctors advised against it because I was supposed to get it a couple of months ago, so I put it on, and then I had another doctor tell me to just go ahead and get it. And
well, he was questioning me about, like, have you been out in public a lot and so on and so forth, and I explained to him, I mean, go ahead. Sorry.
Not me.
Yeah, but.
But what?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were finishing your.
Yeah, I'm done. That was my week. It was eventful because of that.
It's to each their own. Yeah. I'm vaxxed and waxed and ready to be on a beach somewhere. I'm ready to travel, and
then I'm not considered fully vaccinated. I gotta wait 2 weeks to be considered fully vaccinated. Not the shit I just went through. I want to say I'm fully. Well, shit, I gotta wait.
Look, give me your card. I'll laminate it. I laminated mine like it's an ID. Whatever.
I said laminated. I laminated it, but goddamn.
Yeah, I don't know.
So here's when I joked about the girl because my parents, not only her, but the girl was like, well, how you going to travel? You're going to drive? I'll drive there if need be, whatever.
You can't drive to Israel.
You can?
No, you can't.
You can.
You can't. Oh, you can?
You
okay.
can.
Well, good luck on your journey, babe. I'll be
right?
on first class
I'll
flight.
make it there a year later.
I'll be on first class flight and already back.
But anyways, no, the thing about that is basically getting on a plane the next time, they always have you wearing your mask now. So I'm not used to that. So I told the girl, I'm just gonna get one of those long sucking lollipops. I got jerky. I got pistachios. So I'm always eating and drinking.
Yeah, he's gonna eat on the whole time. Yeah.
That's it.
I hope it works for you.
How's your week?
My week. Okay, well, I guess I'm about to be long-winded. My week was ridiculous for no reason. It was a good week at work. Everything kind of went smoothly except for behind-the-scenes stuff. Without getting too much into it, I literally got involved in some shit that did not have anything to do with me, but it's so weird when people include you in things that literally have nothing to do with you. There's a female, and I'll call her Licorice,
Yuck.
that
Black licorice, red licorice, or
well, which one's the nastiest one to people? I like both, but that black licorice. Okay, black licorice.
black green licorice.
That keeps talking about me, and I don't get it. It's so weird. I don't know. We've gone through a whole lot of transitions at work. Because one of our main people, if you've listened to this episode at all, or podcast at all, we had a girl leave to go take care of her mother and father. And it was kind of like a shock, and nobody knew. So we've been just been transitioning people through to see who works out or not. And for some reason, some people just take it way too seriously. I don't know. I don't have that much clout there at work, even though, I mean, you heard with Mama and Papa that I mean, it's a family business, but I don't have that much clout there. It doesn't matter what I say. I can give an opinion, and usually it's under the rug. And whoever this black licorice person is didn't prove herself to not me, because I didn't care, and didn't make the cut, but it's all my fault. And it's the most ridiculous high school shit I've ever dealt with, because we're all kind of in the same, I mean, past high school. We're not in high school. And it's like this weird obsession where I don't care. You don't affect my money. You don't affect my job. You don't affect my happiness. Stop talking about me.
Yeah.
And I see it all. Everything that you think you're saying privately comes to me.
Yeah.
And if I was in high school and acting that immature at this point, you know, and this person I'm talking about has children and family and things. I don't have children, family, and things, and I'm still more mature, because yeah, back in the day I'd fight your ass over the shit that people showed me that you said people that you think haven't is crazy to me. So it kind of reverted me back to, do I end this hell or not? But it's not even relevant. It's the most ridiculous thing. If you're so hype, if you're so hot,
Yeah.
and whatever it is you're doing, why do you care about a filing job?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
It's the weirdest thing to me.
If you return her energy, you just
Yeah. But that shows my growth.
Yeah.
Because
it's a one. I don't mean to cut you
any
off.
other time. But also, for me, it's like, you've been in my face 1,000,001 times and said none of this. But you say it behind closed doors. Okay.
Yeah.
Good for you. I mean, I'm sorry it didn't work out for you. But had I had clout, the whole office would be on point.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, like, I would have kept people that they let go.
Yeah.
There was a girl that came from a staffing agency. she would still be there. But I don't have say. So sorry for you.
Yeah.
You ended yourself. It don't got shit to do with me.
Do not entertain a fool in their folly.
Period.
You make yourself just as foolish as them.
Yeah.
But
thank you.
Yeah. But stupid is, that shit is stupid.
Yeah, it was just the most ridiculous thing. Like, I'm just trying to get the office running so I can stop helping the office. Like that's literally my main goal. And
I deal with a 14-year-old, and I listen to my son's stories about his interactions, and
it's crazy, right?
It's like right there, you know what I'm saying?
Right? And you remember it, being back in the day where it was like, she's hating on me, or he's hating on me, or whatever. Hating on what? I have a job. Mm-hmm. I have a husband. Yeah. I have a life. A life
in general. Yeah.
This is not my life. Yeah. And I don't care. Yeah. I'll say my piece. You go with my piece or not, and then let's move it along. Professionally wise.
See 5 minutes in the story of your life? Just 5 minutes, 10 minutes, if that long?
I mean,
just popped in and you just giving her all this energy?
Yeah, I did. Right? Like, but it's just crazy to me. Okay, so
25 years.
Even outside of black licorice, it's just crazy to me to be in someone's face and it's like, hey, like I always talk about, I'm not a fake person. Like, hey. Yeah. When the hey's came, I was like, okay, right, morning. Like, we don't need to be fake because I already know what you're saying behind my back. Yeah. I'm waiting for you to say it to my face. I don't know.
A good rule I go by.
It's not that serious.
I always tell myself, if my life was a book and it was being edited, would the editor lead us in there or would the editor cut that shit out? The editor would probably
cut it out. Cut it out.
We don't have time to wait away, so
yeah.
The movie gonna be too long.
Yeah, I'm
gonna say charge for each.
It's crazy to me. I try to be a good person as best as I can be. I'm loyal to my family, and that's what it is. And I don't kick it with bad people unless they're actual family members. You give a lot of clout, or not clout, but reprieves for family members, whether you agree with them or not, because they're family members. But super irrelevant in my life. Stop talking about me. Keep my name out your mouth unless you can say it in my face. Yeah. And that's the end of my week. Yeah.
Nasty ass licorice. They don't even get that shit away at Halloween. Better not.
Good and plenty. You remember the Good and Plenties? It's all black licorice, but they color it.
I was gonna call her candy corn, but people.
I love candy corn. I love candy corn.
Yeah, I like candy corn.
Candy corn's great.
Oh, not so.
Anyways,
I have a bad experience with candy corn. Can I go back to candy corn real quick?
Sure.
What's your bad experience? Came out of your
butthole. Halloween, trick or treating. Me and my friends, and we were ringing this girl's doorbell, and she came out, and she just put her hand in the candy corn and put it in our bag, and I was like,
"Oh, like free range candy corn?
Yeah.
Oh, shit!
I don't do that."
Oh.
And she just poured it in our bag, and I was like, "Lady, you just ruined the rest of our candy."
That's where his OCD started.
My homeboy was like, "Oh no, that's fine."
Was she
gave
cute?
us a handful of candy corn. No.
I think if she was cute, y'all young kids would have been like, "Oh, eat it."
I would have moved my bag.
I mean, I was just like in shock.
I wouldn't have. I'm never first anyway. Yeah. I always got to be second and third. I got to peep what's going on.
Yeah, me too.
So that's my story about candy corn.
I'd have seen that. I wouldn't even went to the door.
Hygiene should have always been important.
I'd start bagging
It took COVID to make people more hygienic, I guess. Keep washing your hands. Stop being racist. That was my shirt the other day.
But I wasn't allowed candy as a kid as much as y'all know. So that being said, I had to pick through the candy corn, wash my hands every corn I got.
You probably still ate it.
No, not the candy corn. I ate the candy around it. It was still wrapped.
Oh.
No.
I don't know who the hell does that. I don't know what they were thinking.
She
You're
did.
talking about the 80s, though.
Oh, okay.
I mean, everything
She
was...
did that
Even
night.
then, the candy corn
No, it
came
wasn't.
individually
It was
wrapped.
like early 90s.
They had
Okay,
a
the 80s,
individual-
90s. I mean, people weren't thinking it was like, yay, let me make the kids happy.
Yeah, she put her whole hand in there.
I will say, just based off your story, I'm super excited for Halloween this year. Since things are more relaxed. I'm really excited.
People still need to wear their mask at the pool.
At who's full? Wow. You need to wear yours on the unvaccinated. That's going to be a movie. The unvaccinated.
Yeah, vaccinated.
They said it's already a movie called Walking Dead or whatever that shit that stayed on for 20 years. I never watched it. That show's come on.
We're going to be
The Living
zombies.
Dead or Walking Dead.
Walking Dead. We're going to be zombies. Anyways, sorry for the rambling, but it was pretty funny. You guys enjoyed it, I know. What we were doing this episode was like a walkthrough of a recap.
Season 1.
A recap. Season 1 recap.
Start them at drink, drink, let's go. Drink, drink.
Drunk was.
Okay,
Oh,
I just...
drink, my bad.
I want to apologize. Okay, so I listened to it again. We were just starting out.
Yeah.
We wrote our own little scripts. And they were cute, but terrible.
That was smooth.
Yeah, smooth. I like to travel.
Very transparent.
Yes, yeah. It was cute though.
I love the story about the horse
Yes.
that Rob told.
Yeah, and you had a horse story too. Yeah, that was pretty funny too.
Oh, the get you. Snowflake. Snowflake stomped on me.
Yeah, we started out just talking, and I loved it, and I actually love this. Sorry, I don't care if you love it or not. Period. But
Yeah.
I love it
Me
so
too.
much. I mean, I'm talking to the listeners. I mean, obviously they like it.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I love it. And then episode 2, friends, foes, and fair
Still
weather.
applies. I feel like we could literally have a whole nother episode. I listened to that one too.
Yeah.
I feel like we could have a whole nother episode of that. One thing that episode taught me
Was don't ask my opinion if you don't want the real.
Yeah, I mean, that's for all of us. But I think, I have a lot of friends. I'm just going to lay it out there at the end of season 1. I have a lot of friends that are social media butterflies, per se. It's not my thing.
Yeah.
I am in charge of our social media most times. But...
I'm making a lot of money on it.
Yeah, there are people that are making a lot of money on it. Whatever. I don't care about the money because I'm rich, bitch. Or whatever. Yeah, I'm just.
Are
kidding.
you?
No, I'm not.
I didn't know she was taking care of me now.
No.
Maybe
But-
I'm about to turn in my
If you-
resume.
Maybe that's how she's
I just want to
Alright.
shout out to because I have friends that are not on social media, but the friends that are on that have boasted us with one post or a half a post or a story. Thank you so much. It was noticed, and everybody who knows me, especially as a friend, knows how much just being appreciated means. It doesn't matter if you're going to make money off of it or it fits your aesthetic or whatever. If I've been a friend to you outside of social media, you should be a friend to me on social media because that's your thing. So, throwing that out there, it's rude. Because I know you're... and a lot of people, they're listening.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it annoys the fuck out of me. I'm speaking for myself, not the boys, but it annoys the fuck out of me. And if you want me to support your vitamin regimen that week that you're getting paid for, or you're cleaning this, or this, if it's your business, this is our business, technically.
Yeah. We gotta run it as such.
Yeah. But I shouldn't have to ask you because you've never had to ask me. So.
It's going to be very hard to do this show on the back end of Walgreens and finding a plug to charge up the microphones and everything. So.
What?
Huh?
What does that mean?
I said if we don't get funds for the show, I'm saying.
Oh, we can go to my house if you live.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep power at my house.
First of all, bro, I don't even know what you're. Oh, you were saying go to Walgreens and plug it.
If it's that serious, we can pack up and go to my house right now.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like a whole
I got some
other.
shit I can unplug in
Right?
this place for this. That's not but it's a clock.
Shit, I was. Rob talks to us because it's us, but the listeners don't know what the fuck. And I didn't know what the fuck you were talking.
Yeah.
It will never get that serious.
It might.
Sorry. Well, maybe you can do like a reporting.
Escott, I told you,
can do a reporting.
Escott got me. They sent me a bill. ERCOT, whatever.
Oh.
They got me for a bill. I was like,
Speaking of, what was that, episode 3?
That was episode 4. 3 was what's popping on the big screen.
Oh, yeah.
What's popping?
Which I would love to refer back to because I really want to talk about my other favorite movies. But ERCOT, I want to bring that back up. Episode 4 was Houston, What's Happening? And that's what we talked about, was the power grid.
Yeah, Houston, we have a damn problem.
And I brought it up to Cognac, if you guys listened to the episode, where he literally tried to defend it because we don't have freezes. We don't...
it's the lawyer in me.
I know. Good. But you're not their lawyer. You're paying them. But you're not their lawyer. You know what I mean? If you're their lawyer, they're paying you.
I'm my own lawyer.
Yeah.
I just said I'm fighting.
Right.
I'm fighting a bill.
So we got to summer, which we always have in Houston. Mm-hmm. And ERCOT is telling us to
turn AC off.
Or we're going to have power failures again. So I guess we were right.
Yeah.
Houston, what the fuck is the problem?
What is
and I posted something the other day where I guess they got all of these donations for a wall. To build a wall, like $400,000.
Because Mr. Abbott.
Okay.
Elbows hurt from using a wheelchair.
Okay. I'm not dissing him.
Trying to change, get his mind off his elbows.
I'm not dissing him.
So he focused on the wall.
But what I want to know is if we don't have electricity here, who the fuck wants to come here anyways?
No one.
I don't want him to build a wall because if the electricity keeps going on, I'm trying to Ted Cruz it and go to Mexico.
Yeah. And
now in the heat, remember? I told you, the cold you didn't mind, but that heat will hit your ass. Cancun has beautiful beaches and winds.
And night is chill. It's not so.
And AC.
Yeah.
Do you have something to say? You act like you do.
No, I mean,
yeah.
I mean,
I guarantee you.
I said, okay. Do you remember the statement I made?
Yeah, it's recorded.
To my mom.
It's public knowledge.
No.
Oh, to your mom.
My mom said.
Oh, you're telling a secret, Colin?
No, when we were talking about buying. Sorry, hit the mic. When we were talking about buying this house, I said, I remember Ike when we lost electricity at our townhome.
Yeah, hurricanes are different than heat.
Whatever.
Cold. Yeah.
Whatever. We lost electricity. I said, at least this time I can lay out in the pool.
Right, but they're telling you not to run your pool pumps. No big appliances.
And you remember what I said?
Uh-huh.
I said, I'm not going to sit there and watch mold in the pool grow. You can kiss me.
But if you use it and it turns off, then what?
Then I'm going to go swim around and push the bowl around.
Okay. But they were smart when they were okay when it was cold.
Yeah.
Because we never had a freeze like that before.
Yeah.
The
thing is it's a problem. Can we fix that instead of fixing...
Well, that was our excuse for the heat, too. That was our excuse for the heat. They weren't ready for it. They were maintaining it. The wind things that they've been putting up.
But I want you to re-listen to episode 4 and how you defended it because it was cold. You know this heat. I know this heat. Everybody in Texas knows this heat.
At the end of the day, I was just
fix the shit.
The advocate on.
Okay, well, Deva's advocate is here now because it's devil heat. It's devil heat now.
It's bogus.
So now, can you play the advocate for the other people?
Okay, let me explain why I said that. Why I said that was, then what do you want me to say about that? Everybody's trying to move to wind energy and all the things. The turbines, the winds didn't wind. This green shit, whatever they were trying to do, didn't win. It messed up our electric.
How do we know?
Huh? Because the turbines, there was no wind that they thought was going to be wind there.
Then they should put a turbine in our backyard because that wind, I have to tie our fucking patio furniture down all the time.
Who told you
Can
that?
I volunteer?
Who told you that?
What do you mean?
No, but for real, can we volunteer to have a turbine rack here? Because that wind is crazy.
You want something to go...
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
I'd rather you listen to that than news radio. Yeah.
What?
You said it.
I'm just saying they're trying to rely on wind and solar energy. So
we have to fix something. This is the greatest state. This is the greatest state in America, and every fucking temperature is not working. That's all I'm getting at. I don't care if you're a Republican, Democrat, liberal, left, right,
nothing.
left.
Texas want to do his own thing.
That had nothing to do with
why
that had nothing to do with what I was saying.
But a lot of people died, lost a lot of shit during. I follow. I don't want to say it on this because it's a negative connotation. But I follow this florist who was a dentist. I love her so much. She, in a mansion, a whole ass mansion, can afford it. Literally is still doing construction on her house because of that freeze and not having any type of power and water. And she a rich bitch. Joybox. Okay. Said it. And I'm watching, she posts like all the updates she's doing. It didn't affect just a certain type of person or a certain type of money.
Never said that.
Right. And now we're in heat and they're asking us to do the same thing. We have heat always.
Yep.
All I'm saying is, why the fuck are you worried about a wall? Fix this. I don't care if you use wind turbine. I don't give a fuck what you do. But if I have to pay $300 a month for this, fix this shit. That's all I'm getting at. And that's what I said in the first part.
In 80 degrees air conditioning, I don't give a fuck how big your house is. In our temperatures, heat temperatures, that's stupid. Might as well just tell people to turn their shit off.
Well,
or just put the fan on.
Let me tell you.
But you can't use the fan because they don't want you to lose random electricity.
Yeah, that shit is stupid. But the shit they tell you is stupid.
Yeah, I know.
It's stupid as hell. So I don't understand why people try to defend him.
Whoever is, you're more worried about passing bills on women's uteruses and things and this to distract from, sir, can we just fix this? Him or whoever else. I don't know what the fuck else is in the line of all of that. Can we fix this to fix our people? Period. Our people.
Just respect us. Don't tell us stupid shit. Like, don't drip your pipes and it's fucking freezing. Don't tell us don't do that.
And when I did.
I mean, I'm just saying.
You did, but they told us not to.
They told us not to. That's stupid.
And I was like, no,
like
I'm
you say, put the air conditioner on 78, 80 degrees. Don't use your big appliances. That's stupid.
I got a 14-year-old dog.
Who the fuck you telling?
Yeah.
This is Texas. It feels like it's 120 and it's 80 degrees.
No.
Anyways, woosah.
And now they're making cool places. If it gets too hot in your house, go over here and cool down.
Well, it's only because we're recapping, and that was an episode that we literally had an episode about this.
But
if it's too hot in your house, you can go here and cool off.
And then if you have a pool, like you said, it turns green. Do you know how much that's going to cost that citizen of your state to get your pool back in order after not running your pool pump?
I told you what ERCOT posted about it. They were doing maintenance after the freeze and whatever it is.
I'm talking about in the summer.
That was the excuse. And like 10 of them already retired from
Good. Great. I'm glad they retired, but now it's summer and you're asking us to again suffer.
Conserve energy.
Suffer. People that were out of work can't afford those bills. People that are out of work can't. It's stupid. So, anyways, I'll just move along.
Yeah.
To episode 5 was.
Would you rather?
Oh, well, that was a fun one.
That was
I love the game ones. They are
too.
fun. We'll definitely recap on those.
And then episode 6 was a great episode. A wise man came to Houston.
Oh my God, my daddy!
Yeah.
I love that one too.
Yeah.
I love all of our guests, but
That episode generated some lost tapes.
oh Lord.
Couple of them. Yeah, but that was one of my favorite. Having Rick, Mr. Rick.
Yeah, I love him. I've loved all of our guests.
Man, he asked us
Thank
some
you.
challenging questions on there. I like the way he took control. Cognac, Tequila, and the girl show, and brought a new dynamic to the
That
episode.
was one of my favorites.
'Cause
I can't wait to have him back.
He was like, we ain't gonna talk about that bullshit. What about this? Let's
Next.
get real,
Tired of that, but what do you think? Yeah, I love it. I can't wait. He'll be back in September. He has to be a guest again, for sure.
Then episode 7, I may lose count because I'm dripping my mezcal straight.
Oh shit!
It's not cut. Some good shit right now.
Lord.
We got some ice in there.
Yeah, it's watered down for sure. Dear semi-sober ones. These are my favorite. The Dear semi-sober.
Yeah, I think you guys both love these. I like them too, but I think you guys both love those.
I think that was genius. Round of applause to the meal.
No, thank you. Where's my hey?
I got
Cognac.
you. I
Okay,
got you.
thank you.
She come up with a lot of the topics, but she really knocked it out the park with this one. Cause she do all the research, she find all the questions, and
Thank you.
yeah, and it's like one of my faves.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Giving
one of my
advice is
faves.
fun.
Yeah.
Whether it's taken or not.
Then episode 8, not today.
Not today. Not today. I mean, yeah, we had some. I feel like that's also a thing that can literally be done a lot because I deal with it almost daily where I'm like, okay, not today.
Not today.
Not today.
I deal with it.
Black licorice.
Man,
Not today.
Man. Not to throw my guy out there. I ain't gonna say his name, but we have lunch sometimes, and the dude just smacks when you eat. and
Well, I told you on episode, I think 6, I ate sexy. So
slurps when he drinks, talk with his mouth full, and just a lot of things, just where I can't even look, try to focus on. I try to tune into what the people talking about at the table next to me, just so I don't hear what's going on across from me. That shit is gross, bro. Me and my brother had fisticuffs over.
Yeah.
That's smacking and shit.
yeah, you said that.
Yeah.
I said, damn, you had fisticuffs. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I remember that. You
Yeah.
said you had fisticuffs over, and I said, I thought you were being analytical, and you were like, no, this was for real. We had like legitimate
Yeah.
fisticuffs.
You got a big brother, you know how they could be. I don't know if he was doing it on purpose, but he did it all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Man, like I told you, I had people, you won't eat that pizza. And they put their finger in it,
yeah. That's a
and
fight.
that was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
It's on the pocket. Yeah. Not today.
Not today.
And then episode 9 was who's most likely to. Who's most likely to. That was a good one too. That was another game.
I like that one
situation.
too. I like that one too.
Yeah.
But it was most like, I feel like Cognac was the most likely to on most of that. Were you not?
I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't remember what the questions were, and the answers I gave were mostly probably legit. Because,
Sorry, guys. Harley has decided he wants to be on the episode right now.
Harley, you got something to say?
Nothing.
Then the next episode was probably episode 10. Like I said, I think I've lost count. I think it's 10. I'm looking at Google and they don't count the episodes. I'm just scrolling. Back in the day, when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore.
Oh yeah, those were fun.
Yeah, when we went back and talked about our youth.
Yeah, that was fun.
And Gangster suggested that I mentioned breakdancing because on wherever she looks, because on Google they don't show it, but they had the little screenshot that you make, and it had the kids breakdancing, and she was like, we should have talked about what we were doing on that little. I didn't talk about breakdancing, I guess.
I know. I did create that. Thank you. I'm available for hire.
Another great thing she does for
Oh,
Cognac,
thanks.
Tequila, and the girl.
Thanks, guys.
And she turned them out in a timely manner.
Yeah, because I have to get y'all to agree. And well, thank you. I try my best.
Then episode 11, we had a guest, Mr. Adam Badgley.
Yay!
Yeah.
I love that one. That was fun. And we want to have him back a lot, but he works normally when we record.
Unwritten rules. I wanted him on this one. I wanted him to interview us.
I know.
But nobody reached out to him. So we know he worked a lot.
Nobody?
I didn't. Oh, you did.
Oh, you didn't?
I didn't.
Okay, so why would you wanted him, but you didn't reach out?
I didn't reach out because when I threw it out there, they're like, who's going to interview us? And I'm like, Adam. He always working.
Right, but y'all have each other. You have his phone number. Okay, all right.
But I trust the people that I'm in conversation with, and they say he always working. I'm like, okay, I don't even know.
Okay.
I think there's somebody that can interview us when they come back.
Who?
Who do you think?
Harper?
Banana.
And you better answer right. Let's just buy you a drink.
Let us buy you a drink.
That was. Yeah. That was literally the whole episode. It was about y'all's dance competition. That I still. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Party a go-go.
Okay.
Yeah,
so what I'm going to do is since Rob's birthday is next, I'm going to bring some Party a Go-Go to it and see how that works out. And an ambulance.
Well, the way my high blood pressure set up, I can't drink that.
Neither one of you can.
A food truck / ambulance.
Yes. That's funny. That was a good one, though.
I need a whole bunch of water added to that Party a go-go.
And shake it up.
Shake it up. To thin it out.
It's probably coagulating, yeah. Gross.
How's your year been going? We had Nisa Martinez on that episode, another guest.
Yes, thank you, Nisa.
Another fan, big supporter.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, because it was somebody that we didn't all know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I liked it.
Yeah.
She can come back if she's visiting from New Mexico.
Oh, yeah. Then the episode number...
who cares? The next episode was Deal Breakers.
The Deal Breaker.
And that's where we got deal breakers from our friends.
Yeah.
And are you okay?
Yeah, why?
Well, we're just conversating.
Yeah. I know.
Okay. Did you want to say something?
No, I'm listening.
Oh,
why
are you listening?
He don't remember the episode.
Are you a fan? Okay.
I'm listening. That's all. I gotta look at.
Oh, the next one was one of my favorite episodes.
Man, the next one was one of everybody that I communicate with that tunes in. Was one of their favorites.
Back in the day,
Yeah,
with Cognac's mama.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was gonna say that was one of mine too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that one.
It was great. I loved all of the stories and the banter. It was super cool.
It was super cool because Mr. Abe. It's amazing when you hear a story about one person that impacts so many people's lives.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He really did. Because if he is the reason that we know each other. Because if Global would have never existed.
Yeah.
I mean, God worked things out.
A butterfly effect. Yeah.
Yeah. If it's meant for us to meet, we were gonna meet, but he used Mr. A and Global.
That's what I always said. Can I speak on that real quick?
I'll speak.
Yeah. My grandfather, to me, he was an amazing person to me. Just to be honest with you. And my mom even made a comment the other day. She's like, if anybody in the family is like your grandfather, it's you. And she didn't know what that meant to me. Mm-hmm. She didn't think it through. She just said, you're more like your grandfather than anybody. But she had struggles dealing with his behavior and the way he adjusted. And that's all, basically. Okay, that's fine. Anyways, I'm just, I show my love where I show my love, and that's it. I don't know.
I met Mr.
I'm trying to make people successful, that's all.
Yeah.
And
I see a lot of you in him. Like, the good qualities that she said, you have them. You actually do.
He had a big heart. He did. Like, my grandmother was like, no, you don't need ice cream. You don't need ice cream. You can't even have sugar. And one day he basically took me to get ice cream. Yep. How many buckets do you want?
Buckets.
No, literally.
Yeah.
That's all. Like, he was like, chocolate vanilla. I said, Granddad, this is
But
crazy.
you had a different experience than she did. Yeah. And he had a whole experience that none of us could even imagine. No. And I appreciated.
And she argued
them
with him,
selling
my grandmother.
The store. I appreciate. You wouldn't know the story without your mother, or and that's the butterfly effect, like you said. And I appreciated her coming on and sharing that. We're just recapping, but you have a lot of his good qualities, and that should be a compliment to you if she said that to you.
Yeah, it's a.
You want a therapy session?
No.
Or are we recapping?
Well, the Murdochs in general, Carol and Roger, and this is speaking from my personal experience with them. Mr. A passed on a lot of good things, and they capture probably more of those good things than give them credit. You know what I'm saying? But they really impacted my life, both of them. And I need to sit down and tell them one day, but you know what I'm saying? So I know it had to be from being around your grandfather, you know what I'm saying? Because I've seen them personally, and I know you see it all the time, try to help people. Give people chances that don't need chances. They believe in helping people.
Black licorice.
Yeah. They believe in helping people.
I was just changing the tone.
You don't meet a lot of people like that. They believe in helping people. I mean, the most random people. So, but no. You come from
If
a good
you guys
family.
could see Cognac or Tequila, so he said people.
You come from a good
It was
family,
weird.
bro.
Look.
Yeah.
And then the next episode was.
He did that, though.
Yeah.
He did do that.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
But he wasn't stupid either. He wasn't played for a fool. Sorry.
The next episode is What's Up With That?
What's up with that? I remember that one.
I think that can also continue in season 2. Ooh-wee.
What's up with that? What's up with that? I was like, ooh-wee.
And then we did another Dear Semi-Sober ones.
Yeah.
That was good. And then we did All About Us.
That was episode 18.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
If you like us.
Right.
Yeah, that's when the girl interviewed us. Yeah.
I just did my homework. I didn't interview you guys. Nobody had any questions. Yeah.
Then number 19 was Never Have I Ever.
That was a fun one.
That was a fun one.
Yeah.
And then 20 was last week.
With Papa.
2 dads, 1 uncle, and a girl.
Yes. I probably should have said and an aunt.
So I had a conversation.
A hot auntie. And then put Lil Duval, who boasts the hot aunties.
I had a conversation in text with my mom. So Harley Davidson has a new quad bike.
What does this have to do? What?
With the Papa thing.
Oh, with
it's going to go back to
it.
it.
Oh, okay. I get it.
So I had a conversation with my mom. I sent her the link to show her the new Harley quad bike. And she was like, "Are you dreaming? Or are you suggesting something?" I go, "No, all I'm saying, when my dad buys 4 of them, just let me know if I can customize the 4th one for me." That was all.
Yeah, that one of those 4s need to be mine.
Well, you're his adopted son.
Yeah.
Right?
I'll pay for it. Let me pay for the Sunway.
I mean, 4 of them? Sounds...
That's what he said. Well, she said what she texted me back was, I go, "I don't think it's released yet." And she goes, "Well, I'm sure they're going to be proud on pricing." And I just said, all I texted her back was, "When Dad gets 4 of them, just let him know I need to customize
Well,
it."
how much they charge for 2 wheels? Now you got to pay for 4.
4-wheel seems
like
safer
2
here in
bikes.
Houston.
The girl
at this point.
over here told me, "Why don't you trade in your bike and get that one? Because
It just seems safer. I mean, I agree. I said it, and I still stand behind it. Because these people don't know how to drive on 4 wheels here, let alone 2. Yeah, they're cool and they're cute, and but also dangerous. So a Harley quad actually kind of sounds hot. You might be Brad. Okay. We'll talk about that show later when Tequila catches up. He says he's not going to watch it.
What show is? Oh, yeah.
The Sex Life show.
Yeah.
Sex/Life. Brilliant show.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting one of them.
You're going to get one of the quads?
Both of those things that you were talking about.
Quads and a sex life? Jesus. Cognac thought that was hilarious.
Yeah.
He didn't throw his whole mic. He had to get all of it.
Readjust my headphones. Sorry.
Who's gonna get it first? I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, I love recapping, and so when we come back, we're gonna still do the same shit. I mean, honestly, we're gonna do the same shit. But I promise, like I said in 2 other episodes, we're going to do a Game of Thrones episode.
Game of Thrones.
Yes.
I mean,
Yep. Sorry, we have to just rewatch. It's gonna be Game of Thrones or Buffy the Vampire Slayer. What do you guys?
I probably know that better than the Game of Thrones. Well, I don't know, because you're gonna be like, who played this? And I'll be like, all I know is the smidget shot his dad with the arrow.
But we can have an episode about Idiocracy.
There you go.
Yeah, that's
I know every part of it.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to the future, and I want more guests.
Me too.
Yes. I want some guests that don't know all of us too.
Well, Harley made himself a guest.
Well,
Threw his ball over.
Harley's been fired from background producer.
Harley interrupted the show. He kicked in the door like, "Where's my money? I told y'all don't record again. But y'all pay me my money first for using my microphone."
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he got it from Papa.
He came here like Suge.
No, not Suge Knight.
Okay, well,
rest in
Red
peace, Tupac. Happy birthday.
He came in like Red from 5 Heartbeats.
Shit, that's taking it back. Whose turn is it?
Oh, let's talk about the book. I mean, because that's part of season 1. It's going to be a part of season 2.
Hell, well, yeah. I mean,
we
didn't hit our 3,000. We're close.
We close. Yeah. I mean,
whose turn is it though?
Probably mine.
Oh,
Is it mine?
I don't know, because we had guests.
I know the last question that That Ryder asked. That was
the hypocritical one. Yeah, that was a good question.
Yeah.
I feel like I answered it okay.
You did.
I feel like you were hypocritical about your diet and you're hypocritical about telling people about their kids. I don't know.
I was.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
the only way
you got a badass kid. You don't got no kids, but I know he bad.
the only way you hypocritical is Harper like bad and she in your care and you don't do anything about her being.
Don't talk about my Harper.
I'm just saying, bro.
He said, don't talk about his Harper. Oh. All right, you open it up, actually. We'll just restart. Since you started it, I think, on episode 1. I think.
So, we're going to end with our segment about us. Or about me. The name of the book is 3,000 Questions About Me. I'm Tequila. About Cognac and
Tequila.
the girl. Yeah.
Smooth.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember episode 1.
Hey, if you don't know, you don't know.
I'm the
If
girl.
You know, you know.
Yeah.
Right? You don't have to repeat it. You know, you know
Cognac
what
is
tequila do.
Cognac is well traveled, and I'm clear.
I miss my family.
Yes, sir. So I'm gonna open the book randomly, pick a question, and ask.
All right, go. Because you be taking that shit serious. Stop cheating.
All right. Question 908.
908. Read it.
Do you think there should be a salary cap for actors in movies? No.
Well, that's super cool.
I was gonna say no.
No, I don't. Because I don't want a salary cap in my job.
Right.
Just because some random person doing a podcast think it should be
Well, this is gonna be a bad statement on my part. It's like a salary cap in my job, apparently. So I'm saying no. The benefit of your work should reflect on what
your
you make,
performance
or whatever it may be. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how salaries work for actors, but just in general, there shouldn't be a salary cap if you're not notified.
Right.
Basically. So if you're at a company and you're on salary, let me know that this is all I'm ever going to make. So the employee can also make that decision.
Make that decision. Yeah.
But I also think, and I'm just saying, it's not even, I was going to say America. I'm saying America just because I'm here.
Yeah.
But I know that other actors make a lot of money. Bollywood's a whole thing. That's a whole different country. I think that our salary structure is so fucking weird and twisted. It's entertainment makes you more money.
Yeah.
As opposed to knowledge. And it drives me absolutely insane. Everybody knows I love my movies. I love my shows. I'm trying to get off this podcast so I can finish this show that nobody else cares about. It's a craft. It really is a craft.
Yeah.
But it's a craft that pays better than the people that taught them their craft or the classes they taught. That's just how I feel. That goes for, teachers. Why do teachers make so little? But that's who gets everyone to the finish line as far as doctorates, medical, everything that you have to have schooling to do it. And I don't know how other countries work because I only live here. But you pay all this money to go to college, right? The professors don't make that much. The teachers that got you there don't make that much. And then you get out of it and you're in debt and then you have no experience. So you can't go get a job because you don't have experience. But you have to have this degree and this knowledge, etc., but you don't have experience. So by the time you figure out and finagle everything to get the experience, then you're too old. they want somebody new and young. It's the weirdest vibe to me, and that I feel like the question, obviously it said actors. Cool. But acting a lot of times doesn't take, that's just who you are. You exude it. That's your talent. But you're getting paid millions of dollars an episode of a show, or millions of dollars for one movie. When all of those people that make you look as great as you do, or helped you get to where you are struggling, it is the weirdest thing. We pay more for entertainment than knowledge, and I don't like it.
All I was going to say about that, sorry, I don't want to interrupt. It's not easy either, though, getting into that atmosphere, because I thought I was going to be a pro athlete. That never worked out. You know what I mean? So, as a matter of fact, when I was in a specific basketball camp, my best friend became so depressed because he literally thought he was going to make it to the NBA. And I was playing basketball with him all the time. And then on the side note, and I had a better chance at hockey because of the ratio, whatever. But I still continued the path on both just to see. And I'm not going to name the star player that came to visit us, but he came in and he said, "You need to go to school because, ooh," and I'm not dissing him because he made sense. He said that, the chances of you making it into NBA are 1 in a million. 1 in a million. It destroyed him. Like after that, like I'd be like, "Hey man, let's play some."
Right, but why is that the ultimate goal?
That was his goal. He thought he could do it, and all he wanted to do after that was play some PlayStation and Sega Genesis.
Right.
I was like, "Man, come on, pick the ball up. You taught me to cross. You taught me this. You're a beast."
It crushed him.
Yeah.
Because it's so
And
selective, but it's not that hard to get into. Talent is talent. It doesn't matter what job you have.
But I'm saying I was a beast in
I know, but talent is talent.
Quote unquote, yeah.
But people strive to be more famous, and where my talent gives me everything, as opposed to being paid for being an educator. That's weird to me. It's still weird to me. That's all I mean. It's weird to me. Like, I would love to be a teacher. But it never crossed my mind to be a teacher. I wanted to be a doctor.
Yeah.
Or a dentist. But do you know how much money it costs
to become that?
To become that. And struggle and the hours and etc.
Oh yeah, it's awful.
I just think our pay grid is really fucked up here. That's how I feel.
But that's not necessarily true. You're talking about low level teaching or whatever.
No,
right?
I'm not.
But I'm talking about for professors.
They don't make that much. They don't make as much as you. If they're not the dean.
Yeah.
Good luck. No, I'm being honest. I have friends that are professors.
Me too. You got to be in the. You got to be on.
No, it's still teaching. They have
teaching in the field.
You have benefits where you don't have to pay for housing
the benefits
or this, but you still have to pay for your life. If you have children, you have to now educate them. But you're still paying back your education. It's crazy to me.
But the education system in America is fucked anyways, as far as I'm concerned, because they basically have to go off what the curriculum is served to.
Right.
That's
a whole nother. We can have a whole nother pot. We could have a
whole
another pot about that. Yeah. But what I'm talking about is salary wise, because of what he said. Do you think actors are overpaid or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I do.
Yeah, me too.
Sorry. I think a lot of people are overpaid.
Yeah.
When people are struggling. It makes no sense to me. I don't want to watch an actor beg for, Amber Alert.
Overpaying.
And whoever owns Amber Alerts is making money because they're able to do that.
Anyways.
Yeah, I just think that it's bullshit that an actor, for instance, you might look at this actor who nobody knows and look at this actor that everybody knows. And they're both, for instance, there was a tragedy in their life. I'm a social media person. So there's a tragedy in their life with someone that they know, however. And they ask for a GoFundMe. And it's like, what do you mean? Why are you asking for a GoFundMe when you could just pay that from what you did, what you posted last week?
I personally have not seen that.
Okay, well, it does happen. And it's just a weird vibe.
It's just like old boy when about the Olympics. You remember when he said, I'm not going to name names, but you remember when he said that he's not going to do the Olympics unless we get paid for it.
Okay, well, that's an athlete. About, right? Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
But these are people that just care about people, but it's like, I want everyone to help. But you have this platform, and you're asking your platform of people that make $20 a week, or shit, I don't know. Black Licorice, what's she making? Like nothing a week now? Whatever, but they love you as an actor or an entertainer, and they're doing that. Why didn't you just do it yourself and then just bring knowledge to it?
Yeah.
It's a weird environment we are in. Anywho, sorry, I went on a tangent about the question. But yeah, I think actors make too much money only because the people that are just regular making their life easy, your security, your grip man, your stylist, they don't make that.
Yeah.
They're what make you great.
I don't dig into people's pockets, but I respect teachers because I know it's a passion job because it's not a lucrative job. So I look at everybody that take those jobs as they got to be there because of the passion. Or they see a ladder there that eventually get the money, once you start becoming, because my cousin, she's a teacher. Well, she's a principal now, you know what I'm saying? But she stuck with the school system, passion thing, and now she's making some bread because she moved up out of I call it the field. Because when you're in the classroom teaching the kids, you're in the field, and everybody at this table make more money than them. You know what I'm saying? And it's a passion job. And I respect people that chase their passions, you know what I'm saying, and some of the people, actors, you know what I'm saying, I can't say it wasn't a passion job, and to get on the screen it wasn't easy, you know what I'm saying, because just like basketball or sports, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of people auditioning, you know what I'm saying,
1 in a million,
and but that don't mean the reward should be so great.
I mean, it's almost like playing the lottery too at the same time with acting. I don't know. It is because, some people I look acting, they do some kind of look. They look like they're pooping themselves. They're supposed to be some kind of sexy look.
I don't know, but I agree with the girl.
I just think that the salaries of anybody, talent or otherwise, because I don't have children, but parents rely on those teachers. Mm-hmm. Even given the last year, the environment where the school shut down. The school shut down. And parents were like, well, what the fuck? They had jobs or whatever. But think about that now. As we open back up, you're so thankful that you have those hours to go to work so you can make a living. But that's their living, watching your children and trying to help your children while you're not there. Nobody cares.
No, that shit pissed me off. How they handle COVID. Because
I mean,
this is
it's not COVID. I'm not even talking about COVID. I'm talking about in general. Why are teachers struggling?
But this is, let me explain what I'm saying with how they forced this online shit during the pandemic and rolled it out. You know what I'm saying? Unplanned and unstructured, just to justify to continue to get the teachers a paycheck. And you know they got they scores that they got to get to continue.
Their mediocre paycheck.
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm saying. So the teachers,
yeah, the parents had to learn just like the teachers.
You can let the teachers sit at home and pay them. They don't have to do this online stupid shit that's not planned. Pay these fucking teachers. You know what I'm saying? And then when we go back to school face to face, they go back to school face to face.
But some teachers,
we doing all this stupid shit.
If I was a teacher at that time, that was my passion. Because being a teacher has to have it. There's some type of passion. I hope, because that's what I would do it for.
But a lot of the teachers that I talk to,
but it's not lucrative.
Because of the passion, they lost passion for the task because the way they try to roll this online shit out. When they could have just paid them. All I'm saying is just pay them. And when school start back, it start back. It's not like the money not there. Just let them get their salary. And when school start back,
but that goes with the educational system here.
The way it's supposed to be done.
That goes with the educational system here, though. That's cool. So everybody just takes off for a year. So now your son is no longer in, we'll say he was in the 5th grade. He has to do the 5th grade all over again.
I mean...
You would have been pissed off about that.
Not really.
Yeah, you would have.
No, I wouldn't have, because I damn near told him to hold him back this time because I know the level of teaching that he got with this online shit. That's what I'm saying. If you're not getting the value just because you just turn it on and say we doing something, you just put something in place to say we doing something so we can say that we check this box. And a lot of kids moving up that don't need to move up. Because if you didn't have a parent there...
But that was the same.
If you didn't have a parent there at home with your kid to make sure the kid was doing everything that they're supposed to do, the teachers do a lot. And COVID taught me that. But I think they should have just paid those teachers, had programs, whatever, to help the teachers stay abreast. And then once the pandemic was over, you can do the face-to-face.
I guess I don't have children, so I don't know that perspective. It was probably frustrating.
It was frustrating.
But it's probably frustrating for someone who wanted to be a teacher and tried to make it work to still teach.
Think about it. And then I'm gonna
for no pay.
Think about it. So you have a classroom. You're a teacher. You have a classroom. Say you have 20 kids in that classroom because they pack them, right? And out of those 20 kids...
For $10 an hour, yeah.
Yeah, for $10 an hour.
But they're watching all of your children.
Whatever it's minimum wage. Say they making minimum wage. Mm-hmm. But so you got 20 kids there. Out of those 20 kids, you have 7 that really want to be there and really want to excel. You know what I'm saying? So the teacher got to spend a lot of energy on the other 13 kids, you know what I'm saying, and try to engage them and get them where they want to, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So think about these 13 kids in the online situation.
What about the 19 kids?
What are 19 kids?
I had to throw it in there, sorry.
And the online situation. I'm telling you, in the classrooms, from what I've seen, you have more kids that's not engaged, and because of the time that they live in. You know what I'm saying, with the social media and shit. You know what I'm saying, a lot of kids not.
And teachers have to handle that.
They gotta handle
it's not
it.
Their kids, and they're not being paid for it.
All I'm saying is you put more on their lap by making them do and manage these online classes.
Then keep your kids at home. Stop blaming teachers. Then keep your kids at home. Homeschool them. If you think you can do it better for $10 an hour, then keep your kids at home.
I'm not blaming the teachers. I'm just saying they managed that shit wrong. They should have let the teachers get their check and take care of their families. Get them an extra long summer break. A lot of motherfuckers got extra long summer breaks and got paychecks.
Cool. But because of our education system, they are still trying to teach your children and keep them on the same schedule that you didn't. Not you specifically, but there were parents who were like, "What the fuck am I supposed to do?" Parents that were at-home parents didn't want their kids at home.
No,
they were frustrated.
They're not at home.
Okay, exactly. So you have those are your nannies. Yeah. Teachers are your nannies. Teachers are your vacation from your kids, and also trying to teach for $10 an hour. Sorry, I'm not a teacher, and but I think it's bullshit. The amount of pressure parents put on teachers, and teachers are human beings too. They're shitty ass teachers. For real. But I think it's bullshit. And I think it taught a lot of people, and should have taught a lot of people, how much they do when your kids were stuck at home.
That's what I'm saying. That's what the fuck I'm saying. They ain't do much. You know what I'm saying? You put this shit in place, but they weren't doing much. It just caused a fucking problem. They could have just set that shit to the side and let them take care of their families, give them the check and take care of their families and regroup and figure out how we're going to move forward once this shit is over with. Stop fucking playing with people. That's what I'm saying. They played with everybody with this online shit.
I love you, teachers.
Me too.
The good ones. Because some of y'all are shitty and going to jail. Because that's how shitty y'all are. Look, I'm sorry. I'm not a teacher advocate. I just think about myself as I would love to be a teacher because I love kids and I love education. But what's the goal of being a teacher if it's not your passion?
I've had teachers tell me doing this, doing this.
I can't afford to be a teacher.
I got so much frustration with the pandemic shit. I had so many teachers tell me, Mr. Bass, I know it don't make any sense, but
nothing made sense for any job.
But this is what I'm saying. But the criteria that we gotta meet, you know what I'm saying, with the school board, you know what I'm saying, we gotta ask
in order to make their $10 an hour
for the school can meet their numbers to get their funding
to
build more schools and bigger stadiums and shit like that. That's what it's about, to get the school bonds. But to get bigger bonds.
But the teacher is only making $10 an hour.
The teachers getting fucked.
Yeah. Okay. So that was my point. I mean, we disagree.
So we're not disagreeing. All I said was.
But I don't understand why teachers make so much and basketball players make so much.
Break, bro. Let them have this pandemic off. Pay them during the pandemic their regular salary and come up with a good plan for when the shit is over.
Well, we can't because our funds are building walls and shit.
Yeah.
And worried about people's uteruses.
I respect teachers. My son know, the teachers know. You know, I don't play when it comes to school. I give them the benefit of the doubt until I just can't. You know what I'm saying? And like I tell them, I know my son, so I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt when it comes to bullshit. But I respect teachers, man. And the educational system that we do have, and it's fucked up the money that they make and the shit that they go through. Because I couldn't do it. Because I would be one that would be going to jail, not because I'm a bad teacher, but I know these fucking
So my answer to end this is, the answer was actors making money. My answer is this. I'd rather watch a low-budget movie than my kids suffering because their teachers are suffering.
And to those parents who don't teach their kids first, before they go to school, y'all dropping the ball. Because the teachers can only
no comment, I don't have children. Yeah.
You gotta lace them up at the house. It started at home. You have a kid that respects you like a mother. So, and y'all do great with her.
Good night. Mm-hmm. Are we on a good night now?
Good night.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys for
listening.
Rocking this season.
I was waiting on my statement.
Oh,
I thought you made one.
You sitting there
Sorry.
laughing at me and the girl.
There's no.
I was waiting on my statement. Kind of like what Mike was saying. It begins. Sorry, excuse me. I was clearing my throat because I was sitting there swallowing all the things they were saying. It begins at the home and ends at the home, like Mike said. And, you know, at the end of the day, you just have to figure out your child, whether you can or not. I believe in, there's stupid classes they're going to have to take, too, in my opinion. And for some reason, they structure them to learn this thing or this thing. If I were to go back to my youth, I'd be like, I don't need to take these classes. Just teach me how to change an engine in the car, or whatever it may be, like stuff that matters. You know what I mean? I just want to stock groceries at the store, so teach me how to use a scanner. I don't know.
Yeah, they need to adjust.
Like computer stuff. I don't know. It's become more.
They need to adjust to society.
Right. They teach the same old crap,
but
in my opinion, that, okay, we're going to do circles and make sure you... is your son an architect? Is he going to become an architect? That's just my opinion. That's all. I'm saying...
I agree.
Yeah.
They teach you stupid shit, finite math.
That you'll never use. No, for real, that you'll never use. I use my smarts to get out of a lot of shit, just in general, but whatever.
Well, on my end note, then, after what you said...
I can calculate my head.
What you have to do...
What I'm doing today.
Is teach history.
So I made Carlos...
Oh, history for sure. Yeah.
You can't pick and choose what history...
History's big.
Yes.
History's big for me.
Yeah.
And also geometry.
Yep.
Graphs and where you
just math.
Yeah.
Math.
I mean general math.
Well, you said geometry. Oh, you mean geography.
General math and
math and history are important. That affects you your whole life.
Learn how to fix an air conditioning system yourself. That would be my biggest suggestion.
That's a whole technical school.
That's what I'm saying, though. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and they don't make money, those teachers that are teaching. Everybody that you hire everybody that you hire. They make a lot of money. They make a lot of money. To fix everything that makes your life so beautiful.
Right.
Because how
actors and actresses, they had to...
I'm a handyman.
Right.
Because I took construction trades.
Yeah.
Because we had those trade classes when I was going to school. And my teacher, Mr. Segarber, mad respect to him because he taught me a lot, but he had Segarber.
Mrs. Smock. I didn't know we were giving
Mrs.
Smock.
Construction.
My favorite teacher ever.
He built houses. That's what he did. That was his bread and butter. But he had a passion for his craft, so he taught us as kids. You know what I'm saying? He would get jobs, and we'd go out and do those jobs.
And Rilo, that's what I respect about Rilo. He did that, and I was like, man, I'm gonna sweat my ass off doing this, but I'll cook you a good meal.
History and math. That's what I've used most in my life. As far as
I was
subjects
more
go.
of a geographical,
So you used geography most in your life. What subject did you use? Do you feel like we're damn near in our 40s? What subject in school do you feel like you learn the most from?
English and
reading comprehension and math.
Yeah, math.
Yeah.
Not math. No, not math. Geography.
And,
I learned more math. Now.
Whatever human behavior class I took, I don't remember what they called it.
Oh,
I took a lot of human behavior. No, I took a lot of different human behavior.
I had a
classes.
teacher.
For my line of work, they helped me out a lot.
I had a good psychiatric teacher.
And for me, it was history because I was super involved, in particular things that interested me, like Greek mythology and all.
Yeah.
I loved all of that. But history is important.
Yeah.
You can't erase it.
Yeah.
It needs to be taught, whether it's annoying or not.
No, I like history.
History's annoying as fuck.
If you don't know your past, you'll Yeah,
I learned that most leaders
and math for me
are not history scholars, but they got a passion for history.
Yeah.
Most leaders.
Yeah, because
and math for me because I feel like math taught me science.
Repeat. You're doomed to repeat.
You learn from mistakes. You're looking at their successes,
That's what I'm
but
saying.
you're also looking at what they did wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
So stop trying to erase it in books.
Yeah. I just started listening to a history podcast yesterday that somebody told me about called Hardcore History. And the shit is awesome. Because it take down... I'll tell you after the podcast.
This sounds like a whole other conversation, but I would love to have that. But I do think I get that where it's you don't want to erase history as far as a monument, but you want to erase it from books. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. So don't teach this in books, which is how we learned religion at our age, and people even prior to us, we learn history and religion from our books. Put it in the book, but you're so mad about a statue coming down, but you don't want it in the books now. It's so stupid.
And my take on that, this is the last thing I'm going to say about it. They don't want it in the books because it's been figured out that they've been lying in the books. So if we can't lie about it no more in the books, let's just remove it from the books. Because they've been lying in the books for a while. And not lying so much, but withholding a lot from the books. And been controlling the narrative in the books. That's just my opinion.
Well, you either get rid of books or I don't know.
But that philosophy goes to Nazi Germany, where they were burning books.
Yeah.
Just in general.
Okay, well...
Get rid of, like,
you said
whether it be a Torah,
you
whether
said
it be
sir.
this.
You said it, sir.
I mean...
You said it, sir.
That's the thing. You don't... In my opinion, you're forgetting.
Right. But right now, we are dealing with an environment in America, not Nazi Germany, where they don't want you to know what America's past was for certain states. That's what we were getting at.
No, I get that.
That's weird. It's weird. It's weird.
No, I get it. I get it.
It's weird.
Me. Okay, fine. Well.
Anywho, we'll get back into it.
1984. If you haven't read it. 1984.
I don't know. I was 1. How old were you, middle guy? He was 2. How old were you? How old were you?
And I was like in my mom's womb.
She not older than you. I'm in the middle.
Then I was 3.
He's in the middle. You had to be 1970.
1990.
Thank you guys so much for listening. We're ready to come back, and I'm excited because I'm ready to talk about some shit next season.
Yes, sir. Me too.
And I want some more guests from you guys.
You want what?
More guests.
More guests?
I got guests.
Bring them on.
All right.
Yeah. I don't.
Thank you.
I got guests from all.
I don't want nobody in my homes.
All walks of life.
The hell?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Harley's
not allowed.
He's gonna drop.
Saw what he did.
He's gonna drop a bowl on your ass.
Anyhow, thank you guys so much for our first year. I appreciate it so much, especially obviously regular fans that I don't know, but also friends that still listen, that hang out with us and still care and support. Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank y'all for a great season.
We're going on a hiatus next week.
Yeah. Something like that.
A little bit like that.
A little bit like that.
A little bit.
We'll discuss it after this.
Yeah.
Happy 4th.
Yeah.
Happy 4th.
Yeah.
Happy Juneteenth too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Turn up.
Celebrate both.
Go independent.
Free and independent.
Like, how many holidays are there?
I don't know. Tomorrow's National Hot Dog Month.
Oh,
Pride Month.
I'm having hot dogs tomorrow.
Pride Month. I got on my Pride shirt.
Pride Month. July.
Happy Pride, guys. Be prideful. It's so stupid. Being secretive about liking in your butt is stupid.
Oh, God. Anyways, yes. Do what you do.
Yeah.
Being secretive about eating pussy is so stupid.
Yeah.
Just live it. Live your truth.
Thank you.
Happy Pride.
Me?
Night, guys. Mwah.
Bye.
That's it for this week's episode of Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. As always, we'd love to hear your feedback. Follow us on all the social medias. Leave your comments and reviews. Until next week, keep safe and keep your squad close. Thanks for hanging out.